Hello everyone, my name is Chips and welcome back to the wonderful world of the Ludic SMP. You join me here today on top of my crane observing this, not the tree, my base, what I've been getting up to in the past week actually. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 3 if you haven't seen it already. I'd highly recommend going to see that to find out why we are standing on top of this massive crane behind me. Other than that, I've been a little bit busy. I've been flattening out this area here, sort of preparing it for the future builds that are going to go here. As you know, we are planning to build a power station or a power plant, and that is going to go roughly around here, maybe behind there. Today my voice is a little bit croaky and I may lose it eventually because I have been a little bit ill recently. So finding the time to record has been a little bit difficult. Now you may be wondering what I'm standing on here. This is in fact a road. I mean, if you couldn't tell it's a road, then I might have done a really bad job. This is just a single road that just goes this way and is going to lead to future roads basically. So I'm sort of planning out the area, laying out all of the road markings and trying to make it look nice. I'm trying to make it look simple yet decorated. And here we see some sort of bollards, I guess. That's the sort of at the end of the road. I don't want any vehicles coming up this way. I was deciding what to actually put here, and I think these work the best. Now, in my starter house here, as you can tell, I'm not sure if I explained it last time very much. This is the exact replica of my starter house because I actually placed it on top of this rover here that took us here and got us all the way over here. And I had to sort of slide it off, and now it's here. And we have converted it into an XP furnace, which is working amazingly. So one example here, if we flick the lever down, so we basically lock that hopper there so nothing can go out, and we take out an item, we get XP from it. If you guys aren't familiar with an XP furnace, there are lots of tutorials out there. As far as I know, it only works on the Bedrock version of the game. Now, there are many tutorials out there, but if you're familiar with Minecraft Bedrock YouTube side, you should have seen one of these before. Although if you haven't, there's nothing wrong with that. There's always space to learn things, aren't there? Now, unfortunately, we are missing a certain member of the family. I'll leave you guys to figure out who. I definitely won't include a sad clip here. And yeah, definitely not. What I've been doing is I've been flattening out this area to Y level 66 because I've decided that is the server-wide ground level basically. And my plan is to actually build on this side a much bigger road, maybe a dual carriageway or a motorway, a much bigger road at Y66. So this road area here is sort of raised up. Now obviously I'm not going to be moving these at all, so I have to sort of work around the way I've done them. So what I've done is I've added a sort of nice looking wall here. Now it is kind of a plain wall, so what I'm going to do is actually, if I can get some andesite, yep, just one bit there, any more andesite, some there. So what I was thinking, let me just sleep first and not get attacked by more mobs. Go away. So let me just sleep first. What I was thinking is, if we head on down here, there's so many mobs about. Although they don't do too much damage, it's quite nice actually. So occasionally, should we say every 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Every 5 we put in just a block there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's do it a space of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, ow, ow, leave me alone. Bear with me, it's very, very late and I can't do math past, anything past 11 AM, so, you know, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so I believe there. Let me just double cut, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so basically like that, because it's quite a long ball, that is going to work out. And it sort of just gives it a better feeling other than just plain, you know, sort of, oh look, it breaks it up. But it's quite a soft block andesite. It's like a smooth block, especially when it's paired with this. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about the block and how smooth they are. I'm gonna show you over here. So I've still got some flattening out to do. Obviously I'll do this off camera and when I get the chance. But for this area I plan to do a lot of building, and it may be the case that a lot of it is not on camera because I don't want to bore you guys with time lapses. I don't want to overload the video. I'll give the occasional one. But yeah, what I might do now actually is I feel like this road is a bit too empty. So instead of doing a time lapse, I'm just gonna talk out what I'm doing and go along as I will, and hopefully make something to fill up this road space. So I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm just going to spend about half an hour getting the resources for it, and I will see you then. But quickly I'm going to attend to a task. Well, I say our next task, but it's actually more of a chore, because I was just mining underneath our base, and I happened to, well, I mean, that llama wasn't there before, so we're going to have to escort the llama off the premises. There we are. Now the llama has been safely escorted. Well, it's actually coming to check out this, which I found whilst mining, and we'll just put that over there for safekeeping. So I was actually very curious to what this was. Now, oh dear. So, I'm afraid to touch it. It looks spiky, and it was covered in smooth basalt and what was this called? Calcite. Calcite. Is that stuff in your teeth, isn't it? Oh no, that's calcium bits. Right, so we mine through this. Oh, we can. Okay, what is it? Amethyst shard. Oh, it looks like a really nice chimey sound on it. That is lovely, and it actually, okay, so this stuff grows on the walls. Ooh, very, very freaky, eh? Very freaky, right. What I'm actually going to do is, I'm going to take these and I'm going to go figure out what I can do with them. I mean, they must be good for something, right? So, I'm not sure with this. It could be giving off a lot of radiation though. It could be giving off some effect that I'm not aware of. I hope not. I hope not. I don't know if can I eat this stuff? No, I can't eat it. That's a good sign at least. I can eat some melons though. Melons. So let's go see what we can do with this stuff. Maybe it's good for something. You know, maybe it's worth keeping around and worth farming. And actually before that I'm gonna sleep. So I will admit I am sort of winning it with this build. No real plan to it, I'm just gonna go through it. Got a rough idea where I want it. Just about over here, not too close to the spawn. As you can see, my materials are a bit all over the place. Now I need this build to be big, but not too big. Just about there. Just about that big. That wide. And there? No. I need it to be a good size, a good decent size. I think that works quite well. And then for the tyres, what we do is we put buttons on there, and that is how you make tyres in Minecraft. Now for the base of the build, I'm going to actually use slabs here for that, and the back, of course, I'm going to be adding detail to it too. And I think what we should do is actually just sleep. So like I say, I haven't really got a plan for this build. I'm just going with the flow, going with what I like. But I've got enough confidence in myself that hopefully it'll turn out quite nice. What I'm going to do now is pop down a crafting bench actually. I just realised I'm going to need one. I'm going to make some, maybe more. I haven't thought of that. I actually need some glass as well. I need to go get some of that. Is that going to work if I did this? And then on top of there, just sort of like that. Does that work? I don't know why I'm asking. No one's going to be able to respond. Maybe if I close the corners a bit, so the corners were like that. That looks a bit better. Yeah, that sort of gives the feel. And then we switch to a different material for the actual base of the vehicle. I'm not going to say what it is, just to leave you guys on your toes. Now is that okay? Could do that. Right, does that work? No, I can't have anything touching the ground there. So if that comes back here, it can come back all the way. Yep. Now I want to use copper as sort of the front front standard colour basically. Okay, and on the front here we're going to have perfect, we've got two of these. No, not you, we've got two of these here, so we're going to grab these, put them there. On the front we're going to have two ladders like that. Now hopefully they should work. Then we're going to grab two of these here, put them there, and then okay, maybe that's going to have to be like that. That's what I want to get. I want to get the corner slabs, the corner stairs, something like that. Actually underneath there, boop, boop. Yep, that is what I wanted from there. Lovely, lovely. Right, now as that moves on there, we need another one of these, and we need a button. Yep, that works, There, another button actually. Button there. Right, now we need to make that a bit bigger, so... Oh, I missed. Up here. Those are slabs, aren't they? Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Phipps. Yes, they are. Nope. Oh, actually, no, that could work. If we do that in its corner. So, if you can't tell, I am building a truck because I feel this area needs something along those lines, coming away from it. And in my head, I thought, why not build a dump truck sort of build. Now, I am a person that has to basically keep looking at what they've built. You know, keep it's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. So I don't know if I like that. Maybe we just do like that. Yeah, that works a bit better. I wanted it to be slanted, but I don't think it's going to come out as I wanted. Right, yeah, so that does sort of work. Obviously it needs more detail, but that's the basic shape. It's got two tyres at the back. Oh, there we are. I'm losing my voice, guys. I'm losing my voice. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go get a bunch more resources and then I'll tune back in with you guys. So I've got more resources now, had a sip of coffee and sort of rested my voice. I've added a few more bits, not too much, and it is coming along. The only issue is, I know it's not perfect. I'm fine with that really, because I view it as it's sort of my base area. Anything that just is appealing to me, you know, I'm gonna enjoy and enjoy having here, and I should stop rambling. I should. So we're gonna add some license plates on the back. Nothing special. Should we just add one maybe? Does that work a bit better? No, I think two. Two needs to be there. And then we've got an extra one here, which has to go back into storage. Don't need them anymore. I've also got black stained glass as well, so we can have that. Here, yeah, just I can't reach, just about there. So let's go up here and actually fill in this space. Fill it in with some cobblestone. Is that what we want? Cobblestone? Maybe actually leave that so it looks like this. Yep, run that along there, and then on top of that we need our spruce, and we need to make some trapdoors. I'm hoping this works out the way I want it to. We're also going to need some levers. Oh, tripwire hooks. Is that tripwire hooks? Are they going to work? We'll try them both. We'll try both ways. So up here, above, we're just going to do. Yeah, that could work. Maybe. If that's like that. I mean. As long as we have. Maybe we add some carpet here to make it look a bit better. So yeah, this works out kind of nicely. We've got those sides on there. Sort of an odd truck though. So we're gonna do a different colour. Yep, we'll do some oak. Do some oak stuff here, like about there. That looks quite nice, I think. I feel like that's too long though. That bit there. So maybe, just maybe, we do this. If we do this with our slabs there, get rid of them, put them there, and then make it more of a truck styled, like that. I think that works quite nicely actually. It doesn't really need the two wheels, but it's quite nice. And what I'm actually going to do is move these actually back here, as if they were sort of mud flaps, you know. So yeah, that works quite well. And what I'm going to do, just about here, I wish you could have like half glass, just some half. I actually want to make that a bit more angled as well. So maybe do that on top. Yep, I like that. And if you guys like that too, then that's a bonus. Over time, this is going to change. So this is going to become oxidized. I'm not worried about that. I think it'll look even cooler. I am sort of a bit disappointed about the flatness though. That's the only thing, about the flatness of it. So with these iron bars, I might, like that, just sort of beef it up a bit. You guys know, is that a saying? Beef it up. Yep, that definitely works a bit better. And then on top, we're gonna add those. Do they work as headlights? Not headlights, as a. You can tell I'm tired. Do they work as? They do sort of work as wind mirrors, don't they? And of course there's another method I know. After building vehicles for quite a while, you sort of pick up these little methods. So yeah, like that. Oh no. Oh, that only works on Java. Oh man. There I was bigging myself up, saying how much I knew about it. Oh well, we can have that as that. Yeah, I think that is a nice little truck, which does look a bit small, but it is a small road. I think that's now. I'm not one to use this word, but I think it's quite cute. I think the back of it needs a bit more work. Actually, I've just spotted what I can do. The back of it definitely needs. So if I can do this, 1, 2. Do I not have space? Strip that there, and it sort of goes with it a bit more. And it's good. Yeah, that works a lot better actually. Definitely a lot better. So I'm gonna try it on this end. Yeah, that does work. Okay. Actually, no, we keep that on top. Keep that on top. Let's do look at those. Right. Boop. Boop. There. Ta-da! That is looking very lovely. Very lovely indeed. Chuck this stuff in here. So I basically grabbed a bunch of different materials I thought I'd need, because that's what you do when you're sort of winning a build. You sort of grab everything, and luckily I'm quite close to my base. So let's get a fly in from that. And basically, guys, that is what I would normally do in a time lapse, but actually explained of my process. And it still might change. I still might come back and sort of make additions, but I think that looks really good. As for the little amount of blocks that it actually is, I think it sort of does the job of a pickup truck. The back could do with some work. It looks a bit blocky, but that's what happens when you're playing a game of blocks. You know, it's really impossible to avoid unless you're building a massive scale. But yeah, that looks very nice. In fact, do you know what? I actually am going to get. I think it is going to change it quite a bit if I get rid of these blocks here, because it obviously shows that it's got room and we can actually put something in there eventually. That definitely does make a big difference to it. Yes, you can see it already. So yeah, that is my pickup truck. If you guys want to use that in your world, by all means. I don't know why you would, but it's quite a nifty little car. Now I do plan to add more vehicles along the way, maybe some bigger ones. But for now, for a quick build, I think that works quite well. I'm happy with that. And now we can move on. So I may have mentioned this in a previous episode, but over here, just beyond my base, just past these mountains here, in a swamp biome, is a certain pinpoint on the map that is very, very useful. Now if it just loads in here, I think it's around here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Oh dear, where is it? I think I've lost it. Oh no. Is it this way maybe? So I am eventually going to build the road out to it, because this is a witch hut, and there's a witch to demonstrate. So the plan for today is to actually build a witch farm, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to this one because I know it's going to be very, very beneficial, and I'll show you an example of the witch drops here. So witches can drop all kinds of stuff, such as glass bottles and sticks, but they drop much more useful things, which you guys hopefully see later on. But I have prepared a time lapse for you guys to watch, to sit back and relax, and no more talking. So, hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. So over this way, which eventually we're going to build the road out to, is... oh, I've lost it. Where is it? This way more? It's a bit more this way, but I can work around that. I can build the road through the mountain and down here. Where is it? There it is. So over this way is our new witch farm, which I gotta say, with the help of Kowloki, Purple Trees and Finn the Waffle, actually turned out very good. I used the design from the one and only Silent Whisperer, and it was from last year, and it still works very well. Only problem is, in the latest version of Bedrock Edition, which I believe is 1.17.4 or something, the Trident Killers actually destroy minecarts with hoppers in them. So I had to resort to a different method, which included a lot more iron and hoppers, where I had to have them underneath the blocks, which does the same job. In fact, it does the job more efficiently actually, but it just takes up more resources and potentially more lag as well. Now another thing is, I don't leave the trident in the Trident Killer. Actually, I'll show you guys inside here. So this is the witch farm. It's very simple. If you guys want to find out how to build it, I suggest going to watch Silent's video, which is in the description below. Now, it's very simple, but I don't leave the trident in there because there is potential that it can despawn, and it took me a very long time to find that trident, as you guys may have seen. So, yeah, I don't want to lose it. Although Purple Trees, I heard, has come into contact with a lot of different tridents, so I might be able to just get a bunch of them. So I haven't actually looked yet, but in these chests should be the loot that we got. That's if I actually turned it on and did everything correctly. I was AFK up there for about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes I was just on my phone, and I was sort of resting because, as I mentioned before, I am quite ill. But it's not going to stop me from making videos. So I've got high hopes for this. I've got 2 double chests. Let's look in here, shall we? Ooh, that is a lot of different potions, which does raise the issue that I need to extend the storage because of these singular items. But that is, I mean, mainly the gunpowder is what I was looking for, and it's such a large amount of gun. You get so many good resources from these witch farms that they're completely worth it. I highly suggest doing them in your world. And anything in this chest? Yes, we got some more. Brilliant, and we actually got some witch heads too. Let's check this out, shall we? Let's check out the witch head. Let's go over here. Boop. Oh, ho, ho, ho. So on the server we use a head pack from Foxy No-Tail, and which means you can actually sit on the heads, and you can also put on the heads. So I'm now witch sitting on a witch's head, actually holding a witch's head. Oh, brilliant. Right, so we got a supply of a lot of different things. I'll actually go through it now. So we get witches' heads, we get potions of healing, we get random potions. Not exactly random, I think it's swiftness, fire resistance, or water breathing. Rotten flesh, which I don't think is normal, I'm not quite sure. Redstone, sticks, glowstone, which I believe a few members have been eyeing up, which I will happily give to them. Glass bottles, which are annoying but are good for honey. Sugar, bones, arrows, I think a skeleton might have got in there. And spider eyes, and that is pretty much it. So I'm just going to put these back. I don't fancy taking them. I'm going to take the gunpowder with me, going to leave the sticks. And yeah, so that has worked out exactly as I would have liked it to. It did take a little while to get it going, to actually set the fire. Well, I say that. The initial waiting for which to spawn, figuring out where the location is, took a little longer than it should have for me, because I FipsCam actually was being a nuisance as always and loading the area. But the actual build itself, very quick and simple, and I highly suggest checking out the build for yourself if you're looking for a simple witch farm, because it is absolutely brilliant. Right then, on to the next task.
So I put the word out there that I was in need of some red wool, and luckily one of the members on the server has agreed to make a trade with me. So I'm very grateful. So I believe their base is just over this mountain. Aha, there we are. Some tents there. Hello, anyone home?
Oh,
Oh, it's a purple. Hello,
hello.
how you doing?
Fine. Did you find me okay?
Oh, it was a bit tricky. I did have to come out quite far. I'm not really sure where I am, but I'm glad I'm finally here.
Follow the sound of the animals.
Yeah. It's very naturey. I like it. It's very outdoorsy. Lots of animals. Lots to clean up though. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I believe you have a certain thing I require. Yes. Ha 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 ha. There we
I do
are.
indeed.
The precious red. Oh, well, I will trade you.
There you go.
Earlier today, I actually found out these things. Amethyst shards.
Ooh, shiny purples.
Because you're purple trees, I thought you might like some purple stuff. And I've got you some more there.
I do indeed.
And
Thank you.
I actually have another thing for you too. Just a little extra. Just a little extra. I thought this might sort of suit your face and
Oh, it's definitely got the nature look. How do I look?
Oh, you look absolutely perfect. I love how it pokes out.
It works with the hair, doesn't it?
It really goes with your look, especially the red eyes. It's amazing.
Yeah, I've not slept much.
I can tell because these amazing builds. I love them. I love all the textures and all that, and especially this campfire bit here as well.
Oh, we can sit and have
You can actually sit down.
Warm our feet by the campfire.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool because it's mini blocks and you can just barely see your face there through the smoke.
Yeah, just wave in the gaps.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Purple. It was lovely to see you.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, always a pleasure. Hope to see you soon.
Visit.
I will absolutely visit you soon. Thank you very much. Now, I'm not quite sure what way to go, so I'm just going to go this direction. Bye, Purple. Bye.
Ah, lovely. Right, let's look in the crafting bench. Anything we could do with... Oh! My favourite tool! My favourite tool we can make with the amethyst, and we can also make the amethyst blocks. Oh, that is so cool. Wow, okay. Look how shiny. Oh, it's so shiny. I mean, I might make a building out of this stuff. Or, I don't know, is it like valuable? It's shiny. Lots of things are shiny. Okay. Well, we'll maybe investigate that another time. I actually do have a good use for this amethyst. Let me see. I think, yeah, I've got a good use for this amethyst. We can actually use it to fill up our pickup truck here. So we chuck that in there. And then that one, and then actually move that there. Yeah, okay. It sort of gives it a purpose. Gives it a purpose, you know? I mean, its purpose for me is looking fabulous, but yeah, it gives it a purpose for anyone coming in here to just look about. Right. So that is interesting. I didn't know that was down there, which is actually kind of scary when you think about it. But on another note, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. and I apologise for something. I'm really sorry. I'm terribly sorry, but no Fipscam today. Fipscam has left me a note, and he said he's sorry for pushing me, followed by a laughing emoji. So I don't think he's really sorry, but he apparently is on holiday, and I don't know when he's going to be back. But yeah, that is unfortunate. He was available. Apparently, the camera filming my time-lapse earlier wasn't Fipscam. Right? Apparently, it was his cousin or something. He just sent. Can you believe that he just bailed on me and sent a replacement? That is not a friend. A friend, is it? What sort of friend does that? Just sends a replacement. But anyway, I'm going off track here. So hopefully in the next episode we can maybe investigate that amethyst ball sphere thing. Maybe come up with a name for it as well. Build out the road a bit more. See, over there I actually do have plans for a roundabout, which if you're not British you're going to absolutely hate them. But I love a good roundabout. So we're going to extend the road a bit more. We're actually going to completely flatten this. I might actually extend it a bit more. Now behind here I've got something planned for this area here, and yeah, hopefully we can actually get building. So I've been Fips, this has been the Ludic SMP. Now just before you go, I'd just like to ask one favour from you guys, because this video hopefully has entertained you. It hopefully has well, I wouldn't say made your day. I mean, I would be a bit fluttered if it did make your day, but I wouldn't say exactly make your day. But if you did enjoy this video, I would highly appreciate it if you guys did decide to subscribe to me. Of course, you can unsubscribe at any time you would like, but it just sort of gives me the feeling of I've done a good job. This is something that people enjoy, and it allows me to just keep in the headspace to carry on. But if you don't subscribe, that's okay. You don't have to. If you want me to be sad, I'm joking. Anyways, guys, hope you had a wonderful day, and make sure to check out the other members of the Ludic server, because they are all awesome. They all have their own bases going on. They all have their own video styles and ideas. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.